Howdy, folks.
What's going on, everybody?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hold on, let me fix my camera too. You gotta tell me about this stuff. You
Good morning.
can't
Good morning.
you can't just fix your camera without me fixing mine.
Oh, that's me trying to get ahead of you, man. Trying to look
Hold
better.
on, tell me about this stuff.
Good morning. Good morning. You can't just repeat yourself like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I wanted to make sure that you knew.
Oh. Well, now I know. And no one's half the battle.
I gotta take my shirt off. I'm getting hot, man.
Oh my goodness. Is that kind of show?
It's that kind of show today.
There we go.
I got some black coffee it's about as dirty and diesely as the locomotives that go through.
Oh, there you go.
You can't see it, but
oh, there you go. I can see it.
Yeah, it's about as tar can be.
It's good sludge.
Yes, sir.
All right. I forgot my tea. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Hope everybody's having a good morning. We had to change the time slot a little bit, guys. I'm just doing some shipping here. Yes.
Wow, so getting up at 7's not as hard.
Not as hard, huh?
No, not at all.
And
much easier.
How do you feel?
You feel fine. I was up probably, I'm guessing 6:55, something like that.
Okay.
Not too bad at all. Was not as difficult.
There he is. I know we're in trouble. Like
this time better feed the Rugrats. Then that's probably what.
Thank you, Tommy. We were tossing it back and forth. We didn't want to lose people, but it's not fair to him that he has to rush with the kids, and then I'm stumbling trying to keep you guys in the chat. So, thank you for that confirmation. That actually makes me feel good. Oh, and today I have to try something more.
Okay.
Yesterday, my good friend, not my good friend, but somebody that I look up to, said to me, she said, we should make this a game in my show yesterday. She said, every time Leroy says thank you, I'm going to take a shot.
So 7 in the morning? That's a little early for me.
No, that was my live yesterday.
Okay.
And so I said, I went back and I watched like 30 minutes of my live, and I get the paper right here.
Yeah.
I got the paper right here. This is how many times I said thank you.
What is that?
It's just check marks every time I said thank you.
Looks like around 20-ish.
Yeah. So I got to try to not say thank you.
Well, it's a good thing I make it up. I don't say thank you to anyone ever. So we even things out.
Thank you and sorry is something that I just always say.
Yeah. No, but half the time I say sorry just because I can't hear somebody, not because I'm sorry. Because I'm like, excuse me, sorry. I didn't hear that.
So how was last night?
Not too bad. I didn't do much of anything. We just what did we do? Do anything, actually. It's kind of different now because usually if this was like a year ago, there'd be some kind of activity. Like hey, Bluegrass Picker, how's it going, man?
What's going on, Bluegrass Picker?
Nothing wrong. Thank you. You actually mean it. There you go. Exactly.
It's like, I actually mean it.
No, he means in general. Like if there's nothing wrong with saying it, if you actually mean it.
I do mean it.
Yeah. I know you do. No, I mean this time last year I was doing. Was it? No, it would have been earlier. Up until November, December, I was coaching 2 soccer teams, both my kids.
Oh, man,
that was fun though.
Yeah, I wish I would have showed you this one that I just shipped, that I just packaged.
You can just make up what it is then. It's like a Mozart or not Mozart, Picasso or whatever.
No, it's a
Oh, that's what it is.
It's a tool. It's a valve spring compressing tool by Snap-on.
Valve spring compressing tool. You're gonna have to elaborate a little bit since I don't know what that is.
So in your engine, you have valve springs, and they're really, really tight little springs. I mean, you could to compress them. It's very hard. So it looks like a giant C clamp. Do you know what a C clamp looks like?
No.
Okay. So when you're doing woodworking, and they have that little. It's a little clamp that they screw down to tighten to hold stuff to a bench or to a piece of board.
Oh yeah. I know what clamps are. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was one of those. Hey Tracy, I'm trying not to say that word today.
Thank you.
Don't say it, Mo.
I didn't say it. I cut out the H.
She was probably here when I showed the paper. I counted how many times I said that word yesterday in a half hour in my show, and it was over 20.
Yikes.
And then I gave up because I was just tired of hearing myself say thank you.
Say it, I need a drink. Oh no, he's gonna be passed out on the floor.
That'd be a fun show.
One of these days, if we went a little bit later, I mean, I wouldn't be able to leave though. I'd be done. I wouldn't be able to go anywhere for the rest of the day.
Every time I say thank you, it's not a big shot, just like a small shot.
Every time you say something, I have to take a shot. That's not fair.
I got him right here. Look.
Oh my goodness. I got some better ones than that.
What we'll do is we'll just do a little line right here. It's just a tiny bit, and then every time I say thank you, I gotta take a shot.
That's not a shot, that's a swig.
Imagine if it was soda. You'd get sick. You'd probably even get sick if it was soda.
I could, yeah. I mean, yeah. That'd just be like drinking carbonation. A little fuzz.
No, Tracy, please don't. You don't have to explain yourself because it teaches me. It teaches me to. I never think about it because it's just the way I always act. So by you doing that, it brings it to my attention. So no, I appreciated it. I was not. I would. To me, it's just like, oh, okay. You don't realize stuff until somebody else says it. Sometimes it hurts, but they're saying it to help you.
All right, I need to take some pictures today too. That mess is getting worse again.
The weather must be nicer though over there.
Weather's getting nicer. It's getting better. I'm guessing it's 50-ish.
How would you ship this, Mo? You can't see it, but
it's like a long metal pole.
Yeah.
Is that kind of those edges? Are they sharp?
No. I mean, to me,
I'd still wrap the edges. I'd wrap the whole thing in plastic, then I'd put cardboard on either end, and then tape it down so it can't like poke through something. And then you could, if it's small enough, you could put in those triangle things you get. I don't know what are those.
I already have a method. I want to show you.
Do you bag and then box?
You'll see. You'll see.
All right. because I've seen people actually. Usually, it's multiples though. They'll put those together,
Yeah,
and they'll band them together, or similar long objects, I guess.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Have fun flipping, and thank you for stopping in for a couple of minutes. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, see, it's not fair. It's a trap.
Take a shot.
It's a trap. Did you see that, Mo?
Yes, I did. Moreover, I heard it.
It's a trap.
49 degrees.
How do you not do that? That's so hard.
So what are you taking a shot of? Oh, he froze.
No, I'm good.
Coffee.
Say coffee?
You can take a shot of coffee. How about you bring 2 cups of coffee next time, and every time you have to take a shot of coffee.
No, a shot of espresso.
Oh my goodness, that's even worse.
Yeah.
I don't like espresso.
No.
I'm still not really used to the taste of coffee. I'm like the Starbucks sweet crap. Which nobody counts as real coffee. Oh, there he goes. Nope. Fancy green tape.
It's not tape.
You shrink wrapping it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't use much tape. I mean, I do a little bit, but not much.
This should be fun. He's gonna retract. You're gonna retract thank yous all day.
I'm not saying it. I'm not even. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just gonna try to do better. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Because if you guys make me talk about it, then I just have to come up with a thing, something that I say when people do something nice.
Yeah.
Why'd you come back? You're dumb. That was stupid.
Stupid's okay.
Stupid's okay. That was a piece of a tool that I bought, and I took the tool apart, and somebody bought just the handle. They're selling the whole thing online, right? The whole thing they sell for like $40. Some knucklehead bought the whole thing for, just bought the handle for $25.
Nice.
I don't understand sometimes.
Well, maybe that's all I needed.
Yeah, but I would have spent the extra couple bucks and just bought the whole thing.
You should tell them that. Offer it to them. Say, hey, you know what? For an extra couple bucks, I'll give you the whole thing.
I don't have the whole thing. I split it all up. I made a ton of money splitting it up.
I got into a semi argument with somebody on eBay email yesterday.
No.
Because they ordered like a kind of a bigger play set. It's like 25 by 25 by like 7 inches. They paid for it. I shipped it. An hour after I shipped it, they said that, why is it so much for shipping? I want to cancel my order. And I said, well, can't you see the tracking number? It's already been shipped. And it was shipped FedEx too. And then I think the rule with FedEx is if you, at least from what they told me, is that if you ask to reverse it because you're not the account holder, they don't charge you, but you lose your shipping.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, well, I can't do anything. You can return it. So she went back and forth, like, it costs this. I said, well, okay, fine. You can I can't do anything. You can like throw it away if you want, but I can't do anything about the shipping cost. I can give you a discount. End up giving her $20 off. Because it was $73 shipping, which is a lot, but.
Oh no.
Every time Leroy talks about saying thank you or drinking or retracting thank yous, he has to take 2 shots. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's a lot.
Hey, we'll get a lot of watch time on that video.
Yes. I think we will.
Drunken Leroy.
Do you have a limit? I used to have a limit when I used to.
I can't do liquor. That's my limit.
Like, not at all?
No, I can. I do, but I like beer.
Okay. With me, it's certain things I can't do. Certain types.
Certain types of beer, like Guinness.
No, Guinness is awesome. No, I mean like certain types of harder stuff, like I guess tequila, stuff like that.
I wish I was able to get my GoPro working for St. Patrick's Day because I'm taking St. Patrick's Day off.
What day of the week is that?
I don't know. No, I won't be sleeping that early. I don't think. Did you guys see the picture of Tom Brady smashed trying to walk somewhere?
He did what?
He was trying to walk he was at the party, at one of the parties, and he was trying to walk, and there was a guy that was like literally like holding him up to walk.
He was out of it that much?
Yeah.
He's even competing with that?
Huh?
He's even competing.
Yeah.
Because I heard the guy's competitive.
He threw the soup. You didn't see any of the videos?
No, I didn't see it.
They had this big like water potty,
Okay.
and he took the Super Bowl trophy and threw it to the next boat.
Oh,
and you could hear his little daughter in the background going, "No, Daddy, no!"
In the back of my head, I was thinking, "Oh wait, that must be somewhere in New England." Like, wait a second, no, he's in Florida now.
You could hear her in the background going, "No, Daddy."
That's funny.
Yeah, they say Guinness in Europe is a lot better.
Yeah, that's probably like piss water here with brown stuff in it.
Hey, what's going on, Paul? How are you?
That's what the issue is. You're using calculated. You need to fix that ASAP. Yeah, I know. I heard you. That's gonna trigger.
What are you laughing at?
Because I'm using calculated shipping on a lot of stuff. I don't have that much bigger stuff, but he's right though. Because you use calculated shipping, and it's like, say you got like a $50 item, you got like a $75 shipping cost on top of it.
I don't use calculated shipping. I have something in my head, and I just use that.
Majority of my items are still used clothing, so it's like under a pound, most of them. So, for me, that's it. But he's right though. For anything that's heavier, I'm scaring people off.
Some of my items I make out, and some of them I lose, but it's not a lot. You know, so.
Well, we calculate. Yeah, I put accurate weights.
Yeah, and
that one was a dimensional weight though, because it was like a play set, like a kid's play set, so it was maybe 2 pounds.
But I don't look at what it's going to cost me. My weight's are actual, but I don't know what it's going to.
I do. I look at that, but he's right though. I shouldn't use calculator because it's going to scare people off. Like usually what I do is I'll type in something for me because I'm in California. I'll type in like 10001. I think it's like Manhattan or something like that. Something far off.
Yeah.
And I'll get an inflated rate, and I'll kind of base it off that. But yeah, I was going in there yesterday and actually changing those after that happened, because the lady was kind of like, I mean, she had a point, but the thing that irked me about that is she paid for that on like, I don't know when she paid for it, Friday, I think, or something like that. I think it had 3-day handling on it. So it was packaged and shipped out already on maybe Tuesday, and then she emailed me yesterday. So it's going through my head. I'm like, well, why didn't you do that before? But I get it. Maybe, I don't know, the tracking kicked in and she started looking at it.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
Like this item here. See, it's all packed up, Mo. Done.
Yes.
I just use my my roll of cardboard that I love and put some bubble wrap around it, and it's done. Let me see what it's going to cost me. I'll tell you. I think I charged $10 for it. I think I might have
Well,
charged.
that's a good idea. I'm sorry. Tommy just said that go into your preferences and turn on past carrier savings on. I completely forgot about that. Because what that can do is like the additional part that we save from eBay goes on to the buyer.
Yeah.
That's good. Sorry, go ahead. I cut you off there.
No, I'm listening to you guys. So go ahead. We're good.
No, that was it. I was just reading his comment there.
I want to know. I know he pays attention a lot, but he knows so much.
No, the bigger stuff, it makes sense because think about it. If you got a guy that's going to charge you $100 on shipping and somebody else is going to charge you 50, which one are you going to go with, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's just simple now. So it's just I got so used to because before 99% of my stuff was like clothing, so I never had to worry about $8.99. Oh, I think he's guessing on the price of the shipping.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, you're typing in right now?
No, I'm looking to see what I charged. I might have did free shipping.
I used to do before they had the dim weight change. Like you could send like tennis rackets and stuff. I used to do a lot of tennis rackets, and it'd be first class. But now they add because it was under £1. But now you can't do that. It sucks. And then I also used to do pennants. You have like baseball pennants?
Yeah.
I used to do a ton of those. They were first class shipping. Now you can't do that, which sucks. But those are still not very heavy though, so it's still just regular priority. I should do a show on pennants one day. I love baseball pennants.
Do you really?
Yes, I have. I sold a bunch of them this summer. Before I had like literally like 100 of them. I bought them for like 50 cents a piece. Like some of them are old like football, baseball, older football. I wish I had older baseball. That would be cool. But baseball, I'll see if I have do I have a Steelers one? I don't know. I had like 60s, like Raiders, 60s, Cowboys.
Is it no auto racing?
Auto racing? Let me think. I don't know if I have any auto racing. But I have a bunch of cities like Reno, Vegas. I had Disneyland. I had like the World Cup, Soccer World Cup. I had like parks, like national, like Yosemite, like Yellowstone.
Yeah.
They have them for everything. Even first class will show me $10 on a shirt from you. Yeah, I need to go in there. I'm just because the thing is that I don't know. I'm just lazy, I guess, but I got to go in there. You're right, though. I'm gonna go in there and change all of that, especially now because I got to admit, I want to say up until the last 2 weeks, sales were really good. I mean, for months, I never really had to worry about that. I never had an issue. This is the first time I got an email from somebody saying that. Pirate ship cubic for anything, 12, 5. Yep. And do you use Shippo, Tommy? Topher was telling me about that. I haven't used them, but he said it was similar, but it was more for international. The rates were pretty good. I've never used them, though. He said they were similar to Pirate Ship. 5-second fixed pass savings. Yeah. Hold on, let me go do that right now. Tommy's making me work.
At least somebody's making you work.
I know. Well, you're trying to get me to take shots.
I'm not trying to get you to take shots. I don't even want to talk about it because if I don't talk about it, I won't say it.
I'm kidding.
I'm trying not to say it so hard. So that piece was $12 to ship, and I charged free shipping.
And the exterior is going to be plastic or like a cardboard or paper.
Yeah, it's cardboard. See?
Okay. So the label is going to go. Okay.
The label just goes on there. Boom.
Okay. Yeah. Be careful about using you don't ever use paper on the outside, like the brown paper.
No. I only use this stuff. It's cardboard.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
No, because you know what happens with paper. If it rips, then you lose the label.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to say. We used to get that all the time. Like we would get them, we had the shipping store towards the end of it. That's when the shipping companies started kicking in with that. They started reinforcing it. We would get boxes back. They knew they picked it up from us. They would just drop it back off to us, and we'd have to call people up saying, this is going to be delayed.
Yeah. What I used to do is if I did something big, again, the rest of my stuff is all small. I got one more box. I had those 2 big pieces, and that's it. But the rest of my stuff, but normally what I do is if I have something big, sometimes I will put it in a bag, a plastic bag. I usually will cut out the plastic and the bag with a razor blade and then tape the label to the box itself.
Okay.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever taped over the label?
Sometimes I do. I haven't gotten in trouble for it in a long time. I don't do it often.
I don't know. I've heard, yeah.
I haven't gotten.
Be careful about that.
I don't do it, but I'm saying I haven't got in trouble for it.
Yeah, I've done it, to be honest, before when what was it? Yeah, I don't really do it anymore though.
I used to tape over the name. My name and their name.
Cover up your name?
No, I used to tape over their name and my name, meaning clear tape to protect it from the weather.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I have to turn the rest of the day off today. I'm going to sidetrack and forgot to finish.
Tommy is throwing out knowledge today. That's nice of you, Tommy, to give us knowledge. Is that the same word?
You use knowledge twice?
Mm-mm.
Stop using knowledge, man.
No, if I say knowledge instead of the other word, then I'm not really. All I'm doing is switching the words.
You could say blessings. That's giving you blessings, man. See, you're going to trigger him next, man. Okay.
Nice of you. I wonder which one of my parents I got that from. Or I didn't.
For eBay negotiated discount rates. All right. Updated. Carrier specific discounts for buyers. All done. Yeah, I do need to, because I never had an issue with that. I mean, people were paying for whatever it was, so. But yeah. How much is padding shipping? So you do free shipping for heavier items too?
No, it depends on what the other listings are doing. So if there's other listings,
that's a lot of work to figure out what they're. I mean, I look at
no,
the prices.
they just look at it quick. It's a 2-second thing.
Yeah.
I look at it quick and I just say, okay, but I am not happy right now because I can't find. I got 963 things here, and a razor blade is not one of them. I have my Lonnie razor blade, but I don't know what happened to that. I got too much crap.
See, out of my listings, which is like 18 something, 1147 a free class. I call it first class free shipping. Actually, it's more than that. It's more like 1170. Yeah, it's the rest of them I need to worry about. This flat too. Okay, here we go.
Tomorrow I'll be driving back to Atlanta. Uh-oh.
Somebody needs a pencil.
Go ahead. I'll be here.
Hold on a sec.
So, guys, I had this box. I cut it because I got to fit something in it. And then I left the flap the width of this. And then I'll just use my Lonnie tool and fold it over. And my box will be smaller. That's it. Now I can put my item in. I saw the piece of a train. This is an HO train house. It's just the house. It's broken. It's a model. It's broken and needs work. It's messy, but somebody bought it for $10. So I sold it.
Know why you lose money padding it? Oh yeah. It's not really that I was padding it. It's more like I just was, I don't know, not updating it. Let's see here. Didn't know you were live today. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Sorry, Holly. Oh, it wasn't Holly. Who said that? Yeah, it was Holly.
Add shipping the price and.
We just switched the time a little bit today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't add much, but add a minimal amount just to cover the shipping for the free ones. Yeah, for that 1,100 or so that I have that are free.
What is he having you change again?
No, I was asking if I add a little bit of like money for the shipping on my free shipments. Add a little bit.
You can do that with the what do you call it, right? With your calculator.
Yeah.
With the calculator.
Well, no, I mean, on the ones that I ship for free, I add a little bit and then in the price, and I have it shipped for free.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's minimal. All that stuff that I get, most of the stuff that I have that 1,100 is most of that stuff. I would say is 50 cents to $1. I have into those.
Sometimes I look at what the market's doing, and then I just play with it that way.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm getting aggravated.
Uh-oh. Why is that?
I'm just gonna say it is what it is. I was asked to go somewhere on a show, and the time's been changed twice already.
Ooh. Let's see if I can figure out, and I won't say.
Yeah, don't even think about it.
I'm not even. No, don't worry.
You already know.
I already know. So Gary V's telling you that he doesn't want you on tomorrow. He wants you on the next day. All right, I get it.
Yeah.
Gary V, man, not Gary V. I think that's going to be our default. Whenever we want to talk about someone, we'll just call them Gary V.
That's fine. I prefer Frank, but Gary V is okay.
This only comes off. Not shipping. Separate always. Price listings only comes off the sale price, not the shipping. Separate them always. Okay.
If you can leave yourself a note, because I'll forget. Remind me to talk to you about this later.
Okay, I will.
So Mo, so far on
Mhm.
my challenge, I'm up by about 20.
Oh, nice.
About 20 listings. And I have to be, because next week I start getting into this week I only have to list up to 13. And then next week I get into the 20s.
Sale and take. Well, that's good. You're getting ahead then.
Yeah.
Sale take an offer and then take that percentage off the shipping. Both instead just the price. All four separate. Yeah.
Do you use a lot of these, Mo? Or you guys in the chat, you guys use a lot of the priority flat rate padded?
Depends. You can sometimes get it cheaper some other way. Sometimes. But I do usually when I have multiples, like if I have lots and lots of shirts, and then it depends. I'll just price it out. I'll just pull up what do you call it? Pirate ship or whatever. Sometimes FedEx is cheaper than the post office. Sometimes it's not.
I just don't like, unless it's a square. I just put it in with the price and I keep it moving.
I just sort by the price, and then like pop in pirate ship there too. I don't use pirate ship as much as I should though, but and then just see what's cheaper. You do free returns. You're able to keep the shipping price on returns if you don't charge shipping.
I need to be professional and
shipping. There is nothing to keep. Okay. Okay. Hey there, Tim.
What's going on, Tim? How are you, sir? Tim, did you see Brady all smashed in the video, trying to walk back to wherever he was on the boat? Mo, are you reading Tommy's messages?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Sorry,
No,
I can't multitask.
don't be sorry.
I did this math last year. I could lose 7K a year. The same sales by doing free shipping, built into price for charging shipping. Which would you price to customer? Just a huge loss. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. I definitely have a lot of things to think about there. Okay. Hey, Glenn, how's it going?
What's going on, Swamp Picker? His name is Glenn.
Yes.
Thanks for letting me know because I won't remember.
Well, I'm worse for names than you are. All right, I'm going to do some editing to my preferences in a little bit. Makes sense, actually. It's now the slower season. I don't know if there is no slower season, I don't think. Not right now. Also gives zero bump in search for free shipping. I don't care if I'm the only person charging shipping out of 10,000. It will still sell during the promoted list. Okay. No. This is good stuff. Sorry, I just usually don't read that loud. I feel weird reading loud. So usually I'm reading in my head when it's not that I'm ignoring your messages. Thank you. No. I'm going to go back in there and double check everything then. This is good though.
And sometimes like I'll hear things from people and I won't like act on it right away. But then when I get into a gym, I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, these are, I already updated the carrier one. I can do some of this pretty fast, to be honest. And then I can go back and do the rest later. I mean, that's a good thing about having preferences set up. You can do that relatively fast. Like shipping preferences. Or what do you call it? Business policies. Let's take a look.
Mo, I'll be right back.
Go for it. Sorry, I'm just clicking away. I know I'm off camera here, but I am here. Where is it? I am here. I don't know if you can see my hand. I am here. I should put this over here so I can see it. There I am. Don't mind these rants. We learn. No, not at all. It's just the thing about me is when I'm thinking about something, I just get quiet and I kind of mull it over my head for a little bit. Shipping is my passion. No, I think I just got lazy with it recently. People have changed you to hearing this rant over and over. I hope so. That would be awesome. I mean, we get happy if we get a 10% discount, but if you can get that over and over and over again. No, I need to go. Actually, I'm looking at my business policies right now. Actually, I know I'm off camera. Hold on. Let's see here. I am right here though. Spin real game. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be careful shipping glass. I've started the transition to add shipping. Yeah, you know what? And Tommy's not the first one to say this too. I don't know, stubbornness and silliness, to be honest. Simple math. I should just follow the math. Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. Sports cards buyers never care about shipping. Well, what about more expensive sports cards? I've never sold an expensive sports card when you have to insure it. Oh man, it froze up. Updating here. Leroy's chomping it up. Hey Topher, what's going on, man? We pulled up Noah's store one night and showed everyone what Calculated does. Man, it showed people a lot of problems. You cut off a huge population. Yeah. You're totally right about that. It's a waste too. I charge insurance too. They have it delivered to their home with insurance when it comes. $2,000 card. That makes sense. You don't want to lose $2,000. Bosses change his store immediately and you can't get over the difference. All right, let's make some changes.
What's up, Topher? How are you, buddy? I'm looking. I found that.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just losing my mind.
That's okay. That happens to me every 15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes?
It's eBay's default. They make this crap too hard. No, Yeah, I think I was talking to Leroy about this yesterday. He said that he found something a certain way, and I found it just looking for something. eBay doesn't make their site very user friendly at all. It's hard to find things. It's hard to do things. Half the time when I forget something, I just Google, where do I find X, Y, and Z on eBay? And that's how I find it.
Hey, welcome to the show.
How's it going?
What's going on? My name is Leroy.
My name's Leroy. Oh, wait. I'm just copying you.
I see we got some people in.
Nope. Leroy's frozen. Macari is a dream. I love how they close the transaction like 3. Really? I don't do much Macari. I mean, I've listed on them forever, but not much. At Google eBay settings. It's faster. Yeah, exactly. That's how, I mean, whenever I forget something on eBay, I Google it. And then that's how I get there. Because somebody else has asked, how do I get to this? And that's it.
Who's frozen, me or you?
You're not. Nobody's frozen. Am I frozen? I just don't move much, so I look like I'm frozen.
It was like watching Dante the other day. He's been on for like 29 hours, and you see him in a chair like this.
I don't blame him, man.
I said to myself, he's out. He's out. And then he would move in like 2 minutes.
No, I'm the same way, Tim. And it's funny that you say that. I always do that. I Google how to block a user, and then it'll pop up, which is weird because, like, I don't know. Maybe somebody, what kind of? It's not a programmer they need. They need like a good graphic designer. Is that even a graphic design though? How to lay out this website? I don't know. He is frozen. Who's frozen? Oh, he is frozen. Oh, there we go.
I was for a minute.
Oh, okay.
I think my connection's acting up.
It's okay. Mine always acts up. Dude, message me over price like $2. Oh. Yeah, I hate that. As soon as they start doing that, I'm like, ugh. When it's low dollar, super low dollar, it's not worth it. That's the person's going to return.
Yeah, Paul. So I'm not the only one. You felt the same way. I don't think he was. He wasn't, because it was like a minute and a half later he would come out of it. But are you
eating a cheese curd?
Yeah.
Curd, sorry.
Yeah. I was looking for something that I got, but I don't know where I put it. You wouldn't like it. It's probably the fatback, like big fatback. It's all greasy and.
What is the fatback? Like a burger?
No, it's a piece of pig that they fry.
So like a what do you call it?
Not pork rind.
Not a pork rind?
No, this is literally like a piece of pig skin.
It's actual meat.
I guess. It's actual fat.
Yeah. See, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what they do need, Topher. Yeah. They seriously need to redesign the site and make it simpler. There's a lot of stuff you don't need that they show, and a lot of stuff that we do need that they don't show. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Topher was the one who told me about Shippo. I'd heard of them. I've never looked at it, though. Find eBay and pirate ship is too steep.
I don't mess around. I just used FedEx when we were going through that issue.
Yeah.
If my package is over a certain, I will check FedEx, and everything else goes USPS.
There are more companies. All these guys do is like, these are just like, it could be like one office. Shippo, I don't know how big their company is, but it's just guys that do a lot of shipping and they pass on their discounts. That's it. They've been pinching money for years on the website. The thing about eBay with their shipping is they could get us much better rates, but they don't. They
get better rates. They get it.
Yeah.
We don't get it.
They take the money.
Yeah.
What is Shippo? Yeah, Topher told me about Shippo. It's I don't know if it's not just international, but they do international, I think.
If eBay was to make 5 cents on every one of us for shipping, imagine how much money they would make.
And I'm sure they make more than that. Another shipping service, they got USPS, FedEx service. Yeah, I used to have I don't know if they're better now. Back in the day, I had pretty good shipping rates with all of them because I had individual accounts for everything. Individual UPS, FedEx, DHL, Post Office. I used to speak to had commercial rates for USPS. I had all of that. I never had to deal with this, what we're dealing with here, because I just I got the best rates possible for whatever it was. ShipStation, Shippo, yeah, exactly. There's so many of them out there. There's a bunch that we probably never heard of.
I like the shipping that I use at the flea market.
What shipping? You hand it over?
It's called cash in hand shipping.
There you go.
Yeah. Here you go. Have a nice day.
It's like, hey, let me slide this over the table.
Sometimes I give them a bag.
Oh, that's not allowed in some states.
Oh, you know what? I've never had anybody complain about that.
No.
Why do you say that?
Actually, it's the opposite. Most people like here, if you're in, where are they banned? No, I think they're banned from giving them away for free. I think that's the rule, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Topher should know. He's in San Francisco. They were the first guys to do it.
When I was in Martha's Vineyard, you're not allowed to have plastic bags on the island.
Okay. To be honest, plastic is a problem. Whether you pay for it or not, it is a huge, especially for the ocean. You guys, you've ever heard of plastic? Was it Plastic Island? It's basically all the garbage that comes from all the countries.
And it's just floating. It just floats.
Yeah. It's horrible. Pirate ship is an art. You have to understand cubic. Too many people just want to do things without learning how it works, doing research. So same with eBay. Step 1, learn how it works. Yeah, that's true. Step 2, sell ice discos. 25-cent charge a bag. Yikes.
Yep.
PA following suits. Yeah. Well, I think it's also turning into a garbage problem. All the landfills are full, and plastic is, I'm guessing, one of the number one things.
You know how many people at the flea market will buy a dollar item just because they need a bag?
Really?
Yep.
I have so many bags. As soon as I heard that, I have bags on top of bags. San Mateo County be charging 50 cents. Ugh, San Mateo County is probably worse than San Francisco County. That's like Palo Alto, Redwood City. If you've ever, I guess those are the most popular cities there. San Mateo.
But you ever use a plastic bag a paper bag with a bunch of groceries and it rips in the cans and everything?
Yes, I'm the guy that rips the handle. The ones with the handles, I'll be the one that picks it up too fast. Yeah, see if you get. Do you ever use the recycle bags?
Yeah.
I keep them in my trunk. I'm getting used to that now. My wife's a lot better about keeping those. She has them set for me.
Speaking of plastic, if any of you guys ever get bored, go on YouTube and type in houses made out of 2-liter bottles. Okay. There's guys in other countries, they'll build houses out of 2-liter bottles. They'll use the 2-liter bottle and they'll put concrete around it, and it actually makes walls, and they build houses out of 2-liter bottles. Like not houses, little huts. It's the coolest thing.
Yikes. I believe it. I mean, plastic, like I said the other day, I was using all these plastic pallets. They're still pretty heavy, but they're not as bad as even paper pallets instead of wooden ones. I use IKEA bag. Yep. I'm out of it. I think I only have one left. I think I gave them away. It's just stupid.
You can go to Lonnie's store. He's selling them.
Yeah, they banned plastic bags here too, but I thought with like the pandemic, they got rid of the ban for a little bit, but then it came back because I was at Walmart and then they said, "Oh, do you want a bag?" I said, "No, I don't really need one." And then the person said, "Oh, it's free." This was like April or something. But now I think they charge you for them. Leroy, if you've seen the 3D printed houses, I saw a 3D printed gun.
I haven't seen a 3D printed house.
Wow, that's 3D printers, man. I haven't heard much about that recently. Like 2 years ago, I heard a lot about them. They're like stores opened up, just 3D printed everything.
No.
Oh, I hate. You know, what I really hate. You've been to Costco and they don't have plastic straw. They have the like cardboard straws. It's gross. After about 10, 15 minutes, it's like kind of mushy. It's not good. Yeah, I've seen. I was watching a video of how they were 3D printing a gun.
I don't understand.
So gross.
I don't
Cardboard
understand
straws.
I don't understand the 3D printers. To me, it just reminds me of a futurized CNC machine. It's just a machine that prints and carves, right? I don't get it.
I think you do get it because you just kind of basically all it is a machine that is going to take the place of whatever built that thing before. You put in like the perfect example is they had a 3D printing thing for like makeup. It was like lipsticks. So you put in like the color, like the hex, the color, whatever they want. They want, this kind of red or whatever. And it would just literally, and you put in the material, like whatever, I don't even know what a lipstick is made out of. What is it made out of? But whatever it's made out of, you put in that.
Big law.
Yeah, and it cuts it, and that's it. Bamboo straws are better, yeah. Bamboo straws, a lot of people made a lot of money in that private, Amazon private labeling those a long time ago. Like 5 years back, maybe.
We have metal straws at the house.
That's good. You can wash them and stuff.
Not metal, but stainless. Little stainless.
Yeah, they're metal, I think. Like aluminum or not aluminum. I don't know what they are, but I've never understood why adults use straws. Because
I don't like using them.
Because
if I drink like a smoothie or something.
No, I would use a straw when I'm outside and I buy like a soda, like a I don't know, like a vendor, not like even McDonald's, and that's when I would get it because otherwise you have to pop the cap and everything. That's when I get it. But otherwise, no, when you're at home, you don't use a straw unless you're like 4.
Guys, we got 17 people here. That's really cool.
I appreciate it.
Can't say the other word.
Hey, Mother's Mustache. Another awesome screen name, by the way. This is on our list. We have to make the list.
When are you coming out with it? Because you keep saying it.
I know. All right. I need to make a list. I'm not sure if I'm at 10 yet. That's the thing. I probably have like 5 or 6. I got tooth sensitivity, so straws are great. Okay. That makes sense. I remember when I had my wisdom teeth pulled, they said don't use a straw. Otherwise, the thing that, Did you have your wisdom teeth pulled?
Yeah.
Yeah. They say like for like a day or two. Yeah, I had 4 of them pulled. I've had like 8 teeth pulled. My teeth were really bad back in the day. Had typical, like, if you know how they make fun of people, not that I'm British, but I grew up in England, having bad teeth. That was me. I had the worst teeth. The worst. Bra, my mustache, and beard laying kind of shit. Requires a straw. That's a work of art, Tim. Your mustache and beard.
Oh, that thing is like
that thing is awesome, man.
What time you say about dark liquors?
So dark liquids don't stain teeth as well.
So that means Tommy drinks Hennessy. Tommy, are you a Hennessy guy? I don't think so. But.
Hennessy. It's kind of. You drink Beautifuls? Is that what they're called? Beautifuls? I know you don't drink that kind of stuff.
The last drink I remember is the Hulk. And so that puts how far back I am.
Hulk. I've never heard. What is that?
Hypnotic. And
oh, that's sweet.
I think it's Hypnotic and Hennessy, right, guys?
I have no idea. The Hulk? Bunch of fancy boys. Yeah, we are. What can I say? I'm surprised you got more people like that on eBay being a content creator. Yeah. Straws or beard saver. Yeah. Well, I can't really see. I have the worst of both worlds with a beard. I never look like I've shaved, but I can't grow a beard at the same time. Like if it goes longer than I don't know. My daughter, the day I shave, she'll say, "Well, why didn't you shave today?" And I'll say, "I did."
Look what I said. We're a bunch of fancy boys.
We are. You can't have anything other than Guinness.
I mean, I think Bud Light is disgusting. I'd rather drink like water.
Well, I agree with you there. Bud Light's not. I mean, no offense to any Bud Light drinkers. I don't think it's the best tasting thing at all. I remember, you know who's? I remember. I don't know why I think of this, but I remember they're interviewing Charles Barkley during the Dream Team, and he was making fun of Larry Bird, saying, "You go to that guy's house, and all he does is hand you a Bud Light, and drinking that thing nonstop." Like, no, I don't like this stuff. So there's only 3 channels on Ansley isn't subscribed to because they haven't been created. Blue. Oh no. Let's see here. It's time to up the percentage rate.
Yeah, I just saw something.
There we go. That's just for Derek right there. Yeah, it's just kind of, Bud is kind of, I don't know.
And again, it all has to do with percentage. So if you drink a Bud Light, it's like 2%. If you
Is that what it is? I didn't know that. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, when it comes,
honestly, Guinness is really low. Guinness is like 5.5%.
Yeah, I don't think it was a Canadian beer is like a lot. It's like double that. I'm guessing 8-9%, 10% maybe. I don't know. Derek,
Great show last night.
Let's see what's that? Let's look up. All right, guess what the highest percentage beer you think is the highest that you can think of? Well,
you
no,
can't say it because there's so many IPAs that come out with like.
I'm saying the most, not like Sid's beer from the corner of,
There's
something that you've heard of.
There's Budweisers. There's certain Budweisers that are 6-7%.
I think
So
I've seen higher.
that Bud Platinum was like 6.5-7%. I'm gonna say like 9%.
All right, 7 highest alcohol content beers. Let's see if we've heard of these though. I don't want like some random. Yeah, see, I haven't heard of any of these. This doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. It's IPA.
Okay, here's one. 5 Sam Adams Utopias, 29%. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I know you've never heard of this, but
yes, Tim. That is one. That's like 7.5%, right? Molson Ice.
Okay, well look at this. Brewmaster Snake Venom. Guess how much it is?
How much it costs or how much the percentage?
The percentage rate.
I'm gonna say 32%.
Double it.
Yeah.
67.5%.
That's not beer anymore. That's vodka.
I've never heard of anything like this. Yeah, I haven't heard of any of these. These are all like, and they all have like devils in the name or evil. Or,
yeah, they're all considered like IPAs.
IPAs are okay, but sometimes they get too.
Did you say Heineken?
No, I didn't say Heineken. But
I'm not a fan of Heineken. Heineken got me sick when I was a kid.
No, the one that got me sick was Johnny Walker Black. I know it's not beer, but that's where I woke up staring at a brick wall. I was standing up too, which is the weirdest part. Staring at a brick wall at 3 a.m. I'm like, what am I doing? It was in San Francisco too. Ugh, I had some stories. Not many, but a few bad ones. Not so good.
Holly said she hates beer. I think Holly is like a martini woman. Holly, are you a martini woman?
Hey, who's not so good at trolling? That's an interesting name. Give me a 40. You want a Mickey's? Mickey's. As my friends have always joked about Mickey's. Hey, yeah. They're basically bread water. It is bread water. Heineken was also on tap. Anything's better on tap, in my opinion.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Or don't say anything's better in a can. I know people like that.
I do.
And not even a bottle, a can.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
You like to taste the tin?
I love my Guinness in a can.
I think you just like holding the can. It tastes better off a tap.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
I like cracking it.
I'm your newest subscriber.
What happened?
We have somebody called Not So Good at Trolling, and I said that's an interesting name, and then the response was, "I'm your newest subscriber."
Well, thank you. We are totally not talking about reselling right now.
That's probably my wife trolling me. I wouldn't be surprised. Just because the duh that was a towel right there, I think. Here's a plus to cans and darker bottles. The light doesn't get to the bottle and skunk it as quickly and easily. Oh, there's a tip for you. Darker bottles. Interesting. Okay.
Glass. How about bluegrass? How about bluegrass picker? I'm curious about him. Guinness can totally taste different. Bluegrass, are you a Bud Light guy? Not trying to put you out there, but you know, once in a while you can have a couple of Bud Lights.
Topher, he likes the aluminum flavor. I don't mind. But what is that thing that's in a Guinness? That thing at the top. What the hell is that? It bobs. It's like yeah. What the hell is that for? It's just to take up space so they can put less in there.
No, it has something to do with when they pour it and to keep it fresher.
But it's like, what is that, plastic? Or is
it's a little plastic ball.
That's so weird, man. I'm like, there's something in here. I got a bad one. Fresher. Boom. Yeah, I saw a documentary on this guy that I think it was 2 people that just have Guinness 3 meals a day. That was it. By the the 4th day, they were like lightheaded and about to pass out. Nope. I'm hearing things. There we go. Guinness. Let's see. Beer with highest alcohol content that we've heard of. How about popular? Not these weird venom beers.
Budweiser.
Budlet? All right.
Budweiser is the most popular beer, I think.
Okay, list of beers in America by alcohol content, but all of them. I also enjoy beer in a can. Beer on the can, really. And Guinness doesn't use CO2 to push out their product when it's better. Ah, interesting. Okay, let's see here. Budweiser Select 55. Lager Light, 2.4% alcohol. Looks like piss water. Michelob, 3.8%. Corona Light, 4.1%. I'm surprised by that. I thought that'd be lower. Guinness is Leroy's drink of choice for breakfast. There were, I think, 2 or 3 Thursdays back where Leroy was trying to convince us that that was coffee, but I'm still convinced it was not. Bud Light is still living in me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking in the 80s. Didn't they always have Guinness? I mean, I'm guessing it's older than Bud Light. Or is it, I don't know, I have no idea. Stay away from Guinness. I'm going to charge you 25%. Now, by charge 25%, do you mean you're going to drink 25%, or are you going to charge them like money 25%? All right, you're muted.
Anytime I hear him talk about Guinness, I'm going to put it on the sheet. The sheet, you should see how big the sheet is.
Leroy, Guinness in Jamaica is the best. Don't they have a lot of red this and red that in Jamaica? And the bottles are like kind of like smaller, like Mickey's. No, brother, can't have a beer without getting taxed. It's taxing the beer tax.
Jennifer is a. I don't know if Jennifer even drinks. Actually,
That's okay. I mean, we're not by any means telling people to go out and get one
no,
right now
no.
at all. We're just being dumb. Guinness use rats to make their beer. Holy mackerel!
Nice, that's awesome. No wonder why I'm sneaky.
Oh goodness. Keystone. You like those Colorado beers? I'm not a big fan of those either.
No.
They're kind of.
You know what I really don't like is the lemon and any of the citrus beers.
Yeah, with tea and beer. I prefer it kind of more. I don't know, normal, but a kind of a straighter taste. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you add too much stuff. One caveat to that I would say is that they do have some good, like Sam Adams has some good, like I don't know what they call them, winter, fall. They call them all different things. You know, you had those before?
Well,
like Sam Adams, isn't that from your neck of the woods?
Boston, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even think it's made in Boston. I think it's made in New York.
It might not even. It's made. I mean, they make it the cheapest place they can make it. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's all made regionally. So,
that's awesome, Jennifer. 3 years sober.
Yep. So don't listen to anything we're saying.
Yeah, we're just,
Yeah, we're bad influence.
Terrible influence.
Let's talk about reselling, Mo.
Okay. All right. I'll shut down this page of alcohol beer percentages. They can be up to 2%. Oh my God. Oh no, now we're on this. I won't be surprised because think about I don't think there are any, just so you know, Amazon warehouses. I don't think there's any Amazon warehouses that have refrigeration of any kind. That's why they can't do chocolate like the middle of the year. Was it May to September? You can't send chocolate into Amazon FBA.
Oh.
Because like meltables. If anyone out there does large, I don't really do groceries, but I sent in chocolate before, and they wouldn't let me send it in past. I forget what it was. I think Mother's Day is like the cutoff, or a little bit after. Only real reformed drink can watch others drink. Yeah, I don't. We're not here to tempt anybody. That's real willpower, and I ain't buying chocolate on Amazon.
Well, that's how I feel. Like it's like so many people now smoke marijuana, and I've never smoked in my life, and I never will. And I can sit there, sit right next to you, and it doesn't faze me. Like it doesn't. I'm like whatever. I mean, I can smell, so I'll be like, oh wow, I was like that's some strong stuff. But I just keep it moving. Like I have no desire.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't run. Like I don't get mad. Like my wife, she'll be like, "Oh my God, that's so gross." Like, get over it. It's weed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs, but I've heard it's a lot less damaging than alcohol. So
yeah.
Well, especially I don't know, and not every state is opened up. I don't know if it's like in South Carolina, but California, man, cigarettes. I used to have friends that would smoke, and
I've never
smoked. I didn't smoke, but I tried it. I just couldn't. I'd still cough and be like, ugh. It's just, and it makes your clothes smell, and it makes your breath smell.
But if anybody here does, we're not. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But it just for me personally, I just didn't like it. Yeah, that's a good thing, Topher. I don't think anyone should drink too heavy. Government teacher made. That's why we call the FDA. Yeah. Food and Drug Administration.
And Jennifer, everybody has to me, everybody has to have a something. And some people it's smoking, some people it's spending,
Some people it's eating.
some people it's eating. Yeah. So it's like I don't look at anybody different because I know everybody has their flaw. Me, I've never like touched a cigarette, marijuana, any kind of drugs besides a Vicodin. And drink. I like to have a few beers. That's just me.
Yeah, spliffs are big in England too.
Yes, absolutely, Jen. I mean, I'd rather talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. No comparison, of course.
And it's crazy because people say, "Oh, well," and I don't really want to get into this, but I'm going to. But people will say, you can get the C word from doing that, smoking cigarettes and stuff. But you also, how about all the brain problems and stuff you get from doing heavy drugs?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all not good for you. Tomorrow they're going to say popcorn's not good for you.
Well, popcorn isn't good for you.
Well, thanks.
I'm kidding. I don't know, but I mean, maybe the butter.
How about Cheez-Its? Are Cheez-Its good for you?
Cheez-Its? Well, who knows? Just look on the back, see what it said it's made of. Read off that. If you can't pronounce the words too well, exactly. Chemicals in food. To be honest, all the food is probably the worst thing. You don't even know what's in it. Non-GMO, GMO, all that. Yeah. Popcorn is good if you make it. That's true.
I just took
popcorn. I was just kidding because he said he likes popcorn. That's why I said popcorn is bad for you. I don't know.
What did Derek say?
I'm eating popcorn all day. I don't care. And well,
so this is the "We're Going to Offend You" show.
Yes. Don't worry, Derek. I'm not going to say anything about Capri Suns because I know you're a big fan. Think about ourselves is the most important. Exactly.
Jennifer, that's good.
That's good. Definitely.
I've seen what happened. I've seen my parents do it, my mom. So that's not something you like to see. That's just seen, oh God, it's so bad. And like that stuff really, really stunts your growth. Like if my mom wasn't into drugs and stuff, she probably would have lived a little longer. But because of all the drugs and everything, she has only lived till 42. Because a lot of that stuff is when you're doing this since you're 16, heroin, coke, and it just tears your body apart.
Yeah.
And seeing it, I literally have seen her shooting up, and I just sit there. I was young, but I would sit there and I didn't know anything. And one day I'll send you a video of a poem, a story that my brother wrote. My brother wrote a story about my mom when he was in prison, and it's a story that would kill an ox in the heart to hear what I know what I went through, but the things that he went through. Like he would literally have to put the needle on my mom's arm because she had no strength to do it. And then a half hour later, she was up and going and cooking like nobody's business.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But it makes you stronger. Like everything makes us stronger. When we get, switching back to eBay, when we get complaints or negative, or they change something, all that's doing is making us stronger. It's not hurting us. It's really not hurting us. It's helping us to make us stronger. We figure a way around it. Me seeing all that stuff, it made me stronger. That's all it did.
Hey, it was Tom Cruise. How's it going, man? That's a pretty cool name too. I'll need to add that to the list.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll never see that list anyway, guys.
The list is coming out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, whatever. I'm tired of it already.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna start making this.
Tyson chicken will give you cancer.
I've heard weird things about frozen chicken. Chicken always, because they got everything from salmonella poisoning to. Ugh. Just how about the way they treat chickens? Chicken coops. I heard Costco chicken the other day got busted for inhumane treatment of chickens. like the 4.99 rotisserie chicken. I stole pens when I worked at retail. Whoa, we're going in that direction now, Topher? What's going on?
That's not Topher. That's Derek.
No. Oh no, because I read Topher. Wait, Derek stole something too? What's going on here?
Super random. Has anybody ever stole?
No, I didn't even see how. Jeez, Derek. There we go. That is super random, but
So Derek's you could tell how, like, back in the day when we were growing up, they would have free pens, the advertisement, and free pencils. And
wait a second, they're not all free? All right, I gotta admit it. Yeah, Derek, yeah, you got me, man. That is the one thing. I got a bunch of FedEx pens.
I don't do it purposely.
I don't take them and I write them down and they end up in my pocket. And they don't come out.
Nowadays, places will wait for you to give that pen back. You ever see that? Like, you'll go to write something.
Where are you going that they wait for the pen back? Well, maybe like a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's different. That's because they don't have many pens.
But then you'll see the one waitress that has 19 pens. I'm like, dude, you don't need 19 pens on your paper.
I wouldn't take it. No, I'm talking about like you said, a UPS store, FedEx, something like that. Then yeah.
No, I can see Derek taking the pen from the poor girl at the steakhouse. I can see it.
I don't take the steakhouse pen. They're free, so it's not stealing. Yeah.
Then
do they still have the 5 cents candy? And you put a penny in there and you take something?
Tommy said, what the? Oh, people pens?
I never see. Jennifer, you're just a good person. What can I say? I'm a lot worse than you are.
I've never stole anything in my life. I used to be a thief.
I told you the only thing I premeditated and stole by myself was a whatchamacallit candy bar from Kmart.
My mother taught me how to steal. I told this story already.
Yes, you did. I remember.
My mother taught me how to steal. She showed me how to use a screwdriver to open up a closet to go in and steal all the donated stuff.
Yeah. Yikes. Topher, man. The truth is coming out. I stole hella shit. Hey, a few hundred UPS pens when I worked there. See, UPS and FedEx. I think it's kind of like.
I knew it, Tom.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you could let it slide because maybe you could say they're company equipment if you're working there. So I mean,
yeah, I changed too.
I remember people used to, because they used to have free soda like at one of the places I worked before, and
yeah,
steal them left and right.
Yeah, Topher, come to my flea market stand and try that crap. Come on, come bring it down, baby, bring it down.
Honestly,
come to my flea market stand.
Bubble jacket king. See, that's the thing. Topher's skinny, so he wears this big, thick coat, so you can't tell. And then,
so does this mean that all the stuff he resells is hot?
Oh, they're gonna go there now. Oh, he's changing now. Oops. Oh, I just jumped. The chat just jumped on me.
The chat's flying today because we're not talking right.
Beer and pens, man. Beer and pens. Keep him away from Leroy's flea market table. You know what you need, Leroy? You need like a fly swatter. See somebody just swat their hand. Like, get out of here.
I know people steal stuff, but I've never seen it. If I seen it, I wouldn't hit them, but I would embarrass them that they would never ever come back. And the good stuff I put it close to me. So
yeah. Do you have a case of any kind?
No.
Okay.
If it's that good and it's small, then it's going on eBay.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
I worked in doctor's office. Have you ever had anyone ask you, say, do you have anything else? Because that's what I usually do at flea markets or garage sales. Like, do you have anything else in the back? Or
every day.
Okay.
Every day.
I
want to do a live, like with a good camera from the flea market.
You should totally do that. And you know what you should do to make it even better? You should, to get more people to come to your desk, your table, you should get interaction between people coming in and the chat if you have people in a chat there. So not just the video, but like interaction somehow.
Yeah, I can see. So I'm gonna have a big monitor, and Tommy's gonna say, "Hey, what are you doing over there? Go to work, Leroy."
Holy mackerel, Topher.
I just saw a little guy stealing, Leroy. That would be so cool though, having a live setup and then having a live chat on the side of it.
Yeah. So I'm saying interact. Just say, you know what, I got 20 people here, I got 50 people here that are interested to see what you're gonna buy. What do you think about this item? Just get them to talk. They're gonna be on the spot. Most people will walk away, but you know someone's gonna talk. There's always that one guy that wants to be on camera. Keep putting them out there, Topher. Topher, man. We're learning a lot today.
Where are you? You're way up there.
I'm nearly caught up. If you don't apologize. Every reseller is fun. Yes, I agree, Paul.
That's not Paul.
Oh, wait. It jumped again. Well, Paul was about, that was Tommy. Sorry. I apologize. It jumped right when I was clicking on it. It jumped. I think it's time to go put let's see.
You know who people I would think be more, I think people would be more afraid to steal from Tim than they would me. Because me, I talk too much, so I'm all busy. Tim, I think they would look at him just like he's like just has that big beard, looks like a Holly guy. I think people would be like afraid to steal from Tim.
I mean, I don't get these people that try and steal like that. I mean, I get it if you're like a kid. It's more like a game in a sense. I'm not saying it's right, but yeah, I don't know. I'll buy hell shit in the cuts. Guarantee people yeah. Hate to say it, but the worse the neighborhood and the better the stuff, you have to wonder.
Oh yeah. Yep. I try to,
but yeah.
I try to stay away from the guys that will come up to the flea market with a toolbox and they're like sweaty. They're like, hey man, hey, you buy tools, man? You buy tools? And then like a half hour later, they come back with a toolbox.
And they don't ask for that much, right?
No, how about 45?
They just want to get out of there fast.
How about $45, man? How about $45?
And then if you say like 20, you're like, okay, 25. You're right, done. Okay, done. See ya.
I'll straight up put them on blast. So if the cops ever came, I can at least say,
Does that happen in the flea market? They come around like they go down like pawn shops?
I've never had anybody come back and say, but yeah, I bought stuff from people.
But the thing is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I was going to say that a pawn shop, there's some kind of a receipt record, but I'm guessing in a flea market, most of the time, there's no record of transaction, right?
No. I've seen other people get busted for selling stolen stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because when I had the shipping store, I would put out a Craigslist ad, mainly for video games and stuff like that. So every now and then you'd see some kids run in, and they'd be in a hurry. They'd be like in a hurry, like, oh, okay, $100, and I could tell that they were just, I don't know. So I'd say, oh, how about 30? No, all right, $50. I'm like, all right, we'll settle on 40. All right, cool. Literally, one guy grabbed the money and ran out the door. I'm like, okay, this is stolen. I'm like, this is not good.
What's going on, Yakov? Are you walking or are you in the car today?
A couple of people I get stuff from. Yeah, I think we all have seen. You get a sense that like, okay, where did this guy get this stuff from?
I've literally seen.
Yakov. Sorry.
I've literally seen people. I was at like a you guys have CVS up north is called Brooks, and the lady,
what's it called? McBrooks?
Brooks, yeah, it was like a pharmacy.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And I seen this lady, she got her pocketbook and she leaned up like this is back in the day when they would have the batteries right in front of the register.
Yeah.
And she leaned up like she's talking to the lady, and like she's going to get something in the pocketbook, and she just grabbed her fingers and just went. She cleaned it all out, and I said to the lady, I said, you might be missing some stuff in the front here.
Yeah.
And she said she does that once a month. Like, because some people aren't going to risk their life for it.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, this lady always comes in. I think this lady knows where I live. Not saying that she said that, but people think like that. Like,
yeah,
you know who drives what. All you got to do is look and see who's there. I can tell you whose cars are what when you go into these small stores.
Yeah.
I know what you drive.
Yeah. It's not worth it. I mean, sometimes it's just like you just sit back and like, okay.
Yakov, we're talking about drugs and stealing stuff.
Pens. Stealing pens. That's it. That's the big extent. Now, buying stuff, well, we didn't steal it. We bought it. So that's a different story. But suspect buys, we've all had them, I think. If you go to garage sales, flea markets long enough.
Even Facebook.
Oh, Craigslist was worse than Facebook.
Yeah.
At least Facebook you can see a face, hopefully. But Craigslist is literally like, you know, I'm selling this $1,000 equipment for $50. Come and get it. Like, why would you do that? Like,
no, I live in an apartment complex, so I can't have my flag outside. So that's
you would though if you could, though. You would though if you could, right?
Not maybe during football season, but not year round, and not a big one.
Not a big one. Okay.
No, even on my car, my car's not like loaded with stealer stuff. I might have a small sticker on one sticker on the windshield. I mean, on the back of the vehicle. That's it. I don't like have like a yellow and gold car or anything.
Leroy's got that Browns flag, so they don't know it's him. Oh no, he went there.
I don't think so. Leroy wakes up and drinks a Guinness.
Yeah, a lot of people steal from work. It's a thing.
Oh, lots. I've said this before in the show. You'll go to a yard sale and you'll see somebody that like worked for just say Tyco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, up north we had like Hasbro and stuff, and they would come out and they just had boxes, and you could tell those boxes were sitting there for years and they were weathered, and like every day my uncle worked for a company, and I buy from him every year when I go up north, and every day he took something home, like every day, if it's a screwdriver. Or I always hold this up, guys. This is sitting on my desk.
No, certain people are just gonna take whatever. I actually left stuff behind when I left the company one time. Actually, it was a group of us. We all knew our contracts were ending, and we used to get free soda at this place. So we said, okay, the last like 6 months we're there, fill up your entire. We had these large cabinets next to us. We filled up the entire thing with empty water bottles. So whoever had to clean out, just filled the water bottles, empty water. I mean, it was funny at the time. It doesn't sound funny now.
You know, the funny thing is with work is if you're a good worker and you ask the boss, I mean, not something that you're going to resell, but if you ask the boss, hey, I need a couple 2x4s, or the odds are if you're a good worker, they're going to be like, hey, don't say nothing to nobody.
Yeah, just give it to you.
Yeah, here you go. Take it. I said, when I was in the construction field, guys needed me to work overtime, but it wasn't in the budget. And they'd be like, Leroy, that pallet over there, that's yours. Thank you. Okay. It'd be like a pallet of steel, or I could take the copper out of, the copper that we demoed.
Nice.
So I would always take it and put it aside and say, okay, all that copper, because they would tell us to put it aside. And, this isn't the other guy. This is like the supers. And they'd be like, hey, Leroy, you know that pile of copper? Why don't you take that? Okay. No problem. Like, thank you.
No, I mean, that makes sense because they're not going to give you everything. They're going to give you a little bit just to make you feel like, okay, you're part of this company, I can do this for you.
Yeah.
So no, that makes a lot of sense.
Sometimes I steal from myself at the flea market. Is that considered stealing?
Steal from yourself? You mean like you don't? You take it like something you were gonna sell, you just keep.
Yeah.
It's not really stealing from yourself. It's just not selling it.
I want to see Topher come to my flea market and
And a big jacket.
loaded. Yeah, he got a big jacket. He just loaded up stuff. And Derek sitting there talking to me, sidetracking me, and Topher stealing all my product.
Yeah, Derek's gonna throw popcorn at you and distract you, and then like you're gonna try and take part of his Guinness, and then Topher's gonna be taking everything you got, shoving it in his jacket. Man, this is like a sitcom episode.
He said, "I'll take your table." And I said this yesterday, but I didn't realize that in the West, you guys call it, it's actually called a swap meet.
A lot of times, yeah. Not every time, but a lot of times.
We call it flea markets. I call a swap meet something different.
Yeah, see, like the one up here, the Denio's, I think it is market and swap meet. Let's see. I think the one in Oakland is called a swap meet.
Yeah.
So, been there.
Now, how far are you from Miss Taffy? I think she's in, where's she in?
No, I think she's in LA.
She's in LA. How far are you from LA?
It's 450, 500 miles, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty far from her. They're like 5-hour drive, 6-hour drive, depending
So who's the closest to Derek and Topher, or just Derek?
Derek's like probably within like 10, 15 miles. And then Topher is San Francisco, so he's probably, I don't know, 90 minutes, something like that. San Francisco's actually not too hard for me to get to.
So Derek's close to an airport?
Yeah, Sacramento Airport.
All right.
It's in Woodland, I believe.
One day he's going to go outside. He's going to see some guy over there with a sign. I want my 10%. Now, can you guys carry? Like, do you guys have license to carry easy out there?
That's a good question. I don't know anything about that, to be honest. Let me see. California. Let me look at the rules. Concealed carry. You can conceal, I think. Yeah, you can. I have friends that do, so. My neighbors both do. Hey, how's it going, man?
What's going on, Cameron? Cameron, you came in on the right day today, buddy.
Hey, Eric, how's it going, man? Oh,
hey, Eric, how are you, sir? Thank you for coming in.
No, Derek's in a league of his own. He's way above me, man.
What'd they say?
He said we're scrapping outside for product. No, I don't think so. Derek's he's got his stuff set up a lot better than I do. I'm 25 miles east of Oak Bay area. Really? What city are you in? Who's Tom Cruise? If you don't mind me saying, or you don't have to say if you don't want to.
That's your wife.
She's 25 miles out of Oakland right now? That's like 100 miles from here. I didn't see her leave. That was pretty good if that's the case. She does woo Tom Cruise, though, I think. Yakov was here. I don't know if he was driving. I can't carry yet, but I'm strapped. Oh, there we go.
Who said that?
Topher.
Oh, he got a water gun.
I've got a.
Topher got a super.
Oh, Martinez. I've thrifted in Martinez before. Isn't Martinez? They used to have a thrift town there, or near Martinez. Concord, Concord and Walnut Creek are nice areas. They're expensive now.
Derek has a lot of things going on. I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe he doesn't, but he'd probably be able to get a license. If you can show that you have businesses and money going back and forth, then you can get it. It's easier to get a license. Like Rhode Island was really hard. Down here, you just get a test and you're done. You pass your BCI, you pass a test, and you get your license.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Laws are stupid.
Yeah. No, anyone, I mean, it's not, if you jump through the hoops, you can get one. It's not hard. Like people used to ask us to ship ammo all the time and weapons and stuff. And there's a bunch of rules around that you can and can't do certain things depending on the state, sometimes depending on the city and the county.
So you can't mail a gun to a prison?
I don't think so. I mean, unless you really want to go to jail. I mean, that's like telegraphing it. It's like, here, come arrest me.
Yeah, Eric, I'm not getting into that one. I mean, Paul, I'm not getting into that one, but that's what I hear.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, every state allows you to. No, I shouldn't say every state, but there's ways to, yeah.
If
waste. Yeah, you'll waste it. I mean, you'll spend a ton of money. It's not cheap.
To do what?
They go to shooting ranges and stuff.
Oh, I go.
They're expensive from what I've heard. If cops got guns, I need a gin. No, we got.
And the show goes backwards.
When did it ever go forwards?
When Tommy was here and we were talking.
Oh, at least we were talking about shipping then.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Everything's going to be legal sooner or later. That's the way it goes. If there's a way to make money out of it, it becomes legal. And that's it. End of story. It doesn't matter what you're talking about, unfortunately.
I'm going to go hang out with another reseller this weekend, or the same one.
Really? Care to disclose who, or you don't want to?
It's Tommy.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. You already told me this.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go down to the warehouse again.
What are you going to build this time?
I gotta build some stuff for the back of his cabinets, and then I gotta build a pegboard, so he can hang his tools on it.
I have a pegboard. I don't have any tools though. When I go in the garage, I'll show you my pegboard. That's empty. South City. South City is expensive now. Actually, everything in the Bay Area is. Even be able to get a concealed carry of the vaccinations. Really? Oh goodness. Interesting. So they're gonna tie them together. I could see them doing that.
Why are you getting the messages a lot quicker than me?
I'm reading the StreamYard chat, which is usually a lot slower.
I know, but lately for you, it's been faster.
I think it depends. It's weird. It goes back and forth. Because usually you read something and then I see it after. Separate. No, I mean, I think Tommy's right. They're going to tie everything in together. I don't know. It's madness. It's all madness. The world's gone mad.
So Tophez just came up his second one that starts with Leroy, and now it just came up on my.
See, Leroy has Steelers Wi-Fi, which is obviously slower. He's nowhere near Pittsburgh. Stop using that Pittsburgh Wi-Fi, man. It's too far.
No. I don't have Steelers Wi-Fi. I don't have Steelers Wi-Fi. No way.
South City. They're going to take liberties away one by one until everyone gets it. Yeah, I know people have got it. I know people that have said they don't want to get it yet. So I don't know. Eventually, it's going to be. Well, I think the way they're going to, and not to get political because I'm not, but I think with schools, the one because I just know with my kids, they force you. You can't be vaccinated if you're not vaccinated. You can't go to school. They'll say, come back when you got that checked off the
Did
list.
you just say because I don't like kids?
Huh?
No,
No, I said I want to get political.
I thought you said I know schools because I don't like kids.
Did I say that? I don't like kids, but who cares? But I mean, I only have two. But no, they're going to force people there. Like if you can't go to you can't go to any school. I don't think any elementary through high school without vaccinations. They're going to make.
Is that what they're doing?
No, it's always been like that. Like if you haven't had, I don't know, measles shot, like regular shots, right? That you get up until you're 5 years old. They're going to I'm pretty sure they're going to include this in there once they get it sorted out. So we will see. I don't like kids. Always skip for the Wi-Fi. That's right.
That is my daughter. My daughter, she doesn't want to know your name. If I invite her over your house,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, Bianca, this is Mr. Topher. And she'll be like, what's the Wi-Fi password? Like anyway, now I think she looks up restaurants to see if they have Wi-Fi first.
Oh yeah.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not.
That's how we go on vacation. If they don't have internet, then we're not going. This is not that I've been on vacation anytime recently. This is way above politics. That's child's play. This is when people control the money. Yeah, everything. Regardless, I don't care what you believe, what you don't believe. Always follow the money. That's how you find out the answer to everything. Follow the money. And that's it. Yep.
Oh my God.
Leroy's off.
Sitting too long.
You should get something done, Leroy. Stop talking so much, man.
You talking to me?
I'm seeing if you're paying attention. Sitting, no, it's better than standing. Yeah, I was standing on my feet for like 13 hours. Holy mackerel! Well, it sounds like it's a good sales day if you're packing for that long. That's a lot of standing. We've seen the news as a distraction from reality. That's true. I would agree with that. You don't really know what's going on. By the time I got to the couch, I wanted to cry. I felt like my shins. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sleeping is better. Yeah. Now I'm awake and I got to that's good stuff.
Oh, when I'm gone, you get work done? Is that how it is?
Pretty much. I'm on these make fun of the Steelers websites, and I just go there and I post. Let's see. I don't know. The world is a crazy place.
I bought something from the store and I can't find it, and it's driving me crazy.
Yep. Maybe it's the store calling. You left it there.
And it's driving me crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah, it is, because
Is it in your car, maybe?
I just went out there twice, and it's food, so it's really driving me crazy.
Oh, no. Did your landlord take it?
Did I what?
Did your landlord take it?
No, I don't think so.
I can see it right behind you, man.
You can't see it.
It's in one of those yellow tub things.
No. It's in a little brown bag.
Little brown bag. So it sounds like, I don't know, what did you get, like a hot dog or something?
No, it's not a hot dog.
You said it's food, so.
It's food.
I wonder. Ugh. Now I'm getting hungry.
This stinks, because I really now I want it.
Looking for his 40 or his Philly?
What Topher say?
It's Tommy. You're looking for your 40 or your Philly.
Yeah.
Guinness is a brown bag, bro. Guinness is in a brown bag.
Tommy, I'm looking for my OE. I'm looking for my OE or my St. Ides. You don't know. What are you laughing? You don't know nothing about that stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. You're right. Bye, Holly.
Bye, Holly. Thank you for stopping in.
I didn't know you were into that. I thought you just said you weren't into any of that stuff.
No, I'm not. But you don't know. You don't know what St. Ides is?
I know what St. Ides is.
Yeah.
So you lost it then, huh? I don't like St. Ides though.
St. Ides is disgusting.
Let's piss on her, man.
Malt liquor is disgusting. That is the grossest thing in the world.
Well, anything to do with Pabst is always the cheapest anyway.
It is.
Pabst Blue Ribbon is, now we're back on this again. But it's always like the $1 to $2. There we go. That's the one that they're trying to get rid of.
This is driving me crazy. Oh, God.
Hey, Joe. How's it going, man?
What's going on, Joe? Nice show yesterday. I got nervous. I thought Dan got attacked by the neighbors. I didn't hear the story of where he was.
Olives are disgusting. Yeah.
I love olives. Olives and black licorice.
Oh, you like black licorice?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, gross. Deer pellets? Yeah, they're probably deer and rabbit pellets.
I like my licorice like I like my women. Like, I'm not even answering that.
Yeah, I'm not going there. Because then you'll think I'm making. Yeah, I'm not even going there.
Olives are.
They are, man. I mean, it's okay if it's mixed in with like a pizza or something, but by themselves,
Oh, like a nice olive bar. You guys don't like a nice go to a nice olive bar and get like some nice olives.
you go to the Olive Garden. Even the overpriced bland Italian food.
Overpriced frozen.
Is it frozen? It probably is frozen. They have the Olive Garden over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a lot of stuff there.
What about what's their sister, the seafood one?
You can go back to Tommy's conversation. Yes, they have a Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Hey man, don't knock Golden Corral. Golden Corral. It is. It's so overpriced and bland. I mean, Olive Garden. I mean, I gotta admit, as a kid, I liked the stuff, but when you go there again, it's like, what am I paying for? It's just not. It is for. I bet it is for, especially these days. Oh, there you go, Red Dumpster. There you go.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. That's the. There's. I think it's owned by the same people. Red Lobster. That's. I mean, there's so many better seafood places than that.
I was there about 3 weeks ago. I left.
Really? How much did you pay? Did you get
$40 for steak and lobster tail?
Well, at least you got lobster tail than the steak. But I mean, I don't know.
And a Guinness.
And a Guinness. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many better seafood places where you can probably pay less too.
Well, I mean, I miss up north, so.
Yeah.
And I
Lobster.
And I want that fat back, and I can't find it.
Who you call that fatback?
LOL, Red Dumpster.
Goodness.
In a long time.
I wonder if they're going out of business these days. Red Dumpster. I haven't heard of that. Red Lobster is like walking into a smelly olive. Get a Longhorn, get a much better. They have a Longhorn on the edge of Sacramento.
There's one like 2 minutes from me.
I think there's a Longhorn. Yeah.
You know what I don't like is we have A&W. Is it A&W?
Root beer?
No, the restaurant like.
That's a restaurant? I thought
it's like a fast food chain.
Oh, I was thinking of AM/PM. A&W. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. They have one of those in Fremont.
Yeah, I went one time and I had to cuss the guy out. It was horrible.
It's kind of like the burgers are kind of almost salty. Kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Red Dumpster steak is like TV dinner shit. Do they still have Sizzlers where you are?
Do they what? Sizzlers? No, I never heard of that.
You never heard of the Sizzler?
No.
They used to have like, it'd be like you get like a steak and like the salad bar. It's a very 80s, 90s thing.
Yeah, that's the same people who
do root beer.
Yeah.
I'm not a big root beer person. Never was.
Once in a while. You know what? My foster mom likes cream soda. I don't like that. Ugh.
It's more of a kid type drink, to be honest. Cream soda, kids love it. Like orange cream, that kind of thing.
I used to like root beer when I was a kid.
I never liked it. One thing I've grown to like a little bit is Dr. Pepper, though.
Every food chain is, it's all processed. It's all, You're right, Tofa.
They are. It's just the cheapest way to recycle that frozen crap. Usually be linked with a Long John. Oh my goodness, Long John Silver. That's where I got food poisoning. Ugh. I like Longhorn.
If in the chat we got 14 people, if you had to eat and like you pulled off the side of a road, what restaurant would you not like? You would refuse not to eat.
So you wouldn't eat there, even if you're hungry.
Even if you were hungry, you just would not. It can only be one. It can only be one.
See, that's the thing. It'd be hard for me to turn down food if I'm hungry. So I have to think about this. Longhorn's probably as far as steak goes in the best food chain. Well, maybe some cream soda. Tim loves cream soda.
Golden Corral, Tommy's.
I wouldn't turn down Golden Corral. Sorry, I'm a fat chick. What can I say?
Leroy, that would
Who remembers Ponderosa?
really.
Ponderosa. I'm not sure if I've been to Ponderosa. Cream soda and a Topher mixing it up. Golden Corral. Red Lobster. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd eat it at Red Lobster. Any fruit trough place. There you go.
How about food trucks? I eat from them, but I don't. I like to not.
Here's the thing: some of them are pretty darn good, man. But yeah, some of them are the complete opposite.
Up in Boston, there's a lot of them now.
I'm with you, Tim. I pretty much eat anywhere too. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Up in Boston, I can imagine there must be a lot of food trucks because you got a big downtown area, right?
Yeah.
If you have a big walking population.
Yeah, New York, Boston.
Yeah, totally. Man.
No, and I don't know. I think Tim, Tommy, maybe even Joe. When you go like to New York City and they have like those food carts with like the peanuts and the hot dogs, I know the hot dogs are disgusting. I know they're not frozen and stuff, but I still gotta get one. I don't know why.
I did.
I know they're disgusted.
The first thing I did when we got off, I got a hot dog.
Did you?
Yes.
A hot dog and chili. A hot dog and chili.
Sauerkraut. And then I went to like 3 or 4. I went to, was it Papaya something other? Papaya, is it Papaya King? Papaya whatever.
New York hot dogs are crack.
I went to like 3 different places just to try them out.
That's why they call dirty water dogs.
I gotta admit, it wasn't that hot, but it was so good.
So amazing, but the oh yeah, I seen some rats in New York, man.
Oh man! Oh, back to the rats again.
Rats in New York.
Ugh. Oh yeah, there's no question that they're cheaper outside than inside.
Outside stadiums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That church flavor, bro.
Hey, what you don't know? Come on. You see these restaurants. You see these restaurants, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go here, but I'm going to. You see these restaurants, they're cooking on the stove. They got these big, huge pots. Big, huge pots, and then they got counters over the top with all the spices and stuff. When they go to drag to get that spice off, where do you think that stuff on the top's going?
I know. Here's the grossest thing. One of my friends, he said his cousin or his whatever relative used to be, he would work for the PD in Fremont, and he would go in and take pictures of places that they were going to shut down. So he'd go to the back of these restaurants, and he'd take pictures of this, that, and the other when they were doing their reviews. You know how they get letters on the door?
Yeah. He
was one of the guys who would go in there with the inspector when they got inspected and he said you saw the grossest stuff. Like literally, like it was like they hadn't cleaned that place ever. And I won't go into it, but he said it was bad. He said after that you'd never eat at a restaurant again ever.
I didn't eat. We have a thing up in Rhode Island called Hot Weenies. It's a hot dog with like meat sauce and stuff.
Okay.
And I wouldn't eat them for a while, a couple of years, because I worked at one and they were telling me what they were made out of. And then one day the cook dropped them all on the floor, washed them all off, and put them right back in the box. Okay.
I have some stories because one of the first that's disgusting, by the way. So we used to work. I used to work at a Mexican restaurant. I was probably like 16, 17, and I remember this is not a restaurant that did very well. And so there was one night where some lady, she ordered nachos and cheese, and then she started. All you heard, I was at the front. You see her, someone screaming, "What the hell is that?" And then I kind of peeked around the corner, like, all right, this is going to be good. And then, so then she, like the manager comes over, she has this plate of nachos in it, and she shoves it into his face. She's like, what is that? What is that? Like this. And I couldn't really see. And then he kind of like puts his nose down and he's like, I don't see it. He's all, you can't see that? I didn't have avocado on this. What the hell is that? It was the cheese. The cheese was all green, and they still put it on there.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, okay, we'll give you, long story short, he gave her drinks. So for the rest of the night, they ran out. They had to get rid of the meat and the cheese.
Yep.
So I said, how the hell do you have a restaurant with no meat and cheese? This is a Mexican restaurant. This is not a vegetarian restaurant or whatever, or vegan restaurant. So he said, don't worry about it. Just get them free drinks. They won't even notice the difference. And that's what we did for the rest of the night. Just handed them free margaritas. And then we went in the back to see this hunk of cheese. It was a 4-foot hunk of cheese. The top third was green. All he did was take a big knife and cut it. That was it. Boom. Done. And they used that cheese for the next 2-3 months still. So I remember that fondly whenever I think of nachos. Taco Bell is like diarrhea in tortillas. Ugh. I need taco trucks. And you know what? I eat Taco Bell every now and then. I gotta admit.
I like the Nacho Bel Grande.
Nacho Bel Grande. I used to like the so-called Mexican pizza, but they got rid of it, I think.
The thing that cracks me up with Taco Bell is it's all in a bag and it's just a squirt. I'm like, I'm eating that. It's just a squirt. They just got a little, just squirt.
Taco Bell. Well, I think there's restaurants worse than Taco Bell, but what can I say? I eat everywhere.
I'm very, when it comes to like certain like foods that I'm not comfortable, like that I'm not used to.
Oh, Topher. The
Topher's
visual.
on fire today.
The visual. Oh, goodness. The verbal visual. It's disgusting.
Tomorrow's Friday. Who's our guest?
I thought you had one lined up.
I might not.
Okay.
We might have to get Topher back on.
Yeah, Topher, man. We need some more of your witty insights.
Topher will take over the show.
With his American jazz, we'll say.
Topher is cool. I took me a while to get used to the word hella when I kept hearing those guys say hella.
Everything is hella.
I didn't know that.
Hella.
Now,
It went away for a while. Hella went away, I want to say, for like 5-10 years, and it's come back in a big way in the last.
Do you say it?
Probably. I used to say it more back in the 90s, but it came back pretty recently. Not pretty, last 10 years. Yes, I say it hella all the time. You don't say it up. What do you say? Wicked?
Yeah, wicked.
But they don't mean exactly the same thing, though. Wicked, it just means it's really, really good.
Hey, as long as you don't say the word, that one word I used to say down here.
Yes. But wicked. Wicked, I used to say that a lot when I was in England, because I think that's where you guys got it from, in New England.
East Coast people haven't hate that way, I say. Yeah. You say hella in DC, really?
East Coast people hate when I say hella. Hella, hella, hella. Oh, you say hella in DC, really?
No, Tim, you know do you know that you can't say in the South, you can't say punk.
I never heard the only time I've ever heard that is from you.
Yeah.
I gotta go to DC. Sounds like hella fun. And you see everyone calls each other. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I remember I went from turning around every 3 seconds to because I think people were calling my name, to ignoring everybody. So people were literally yelling my name, and I don't even notice them now. So that's what happens when you have a name that rhymes with pretty much everything. Oh, you can't say that around Leroy. That's Hofer. Because apparently punk has a different meaning. You said in the South or in New England?
In the South.
In the South. Hey, Reverse Treasures. How's it going, man?
What's going on, Red Beard Treasure?
You see what Topher said he's going to call you or call people all day long?
I'll call people punk. Topher, what time you coming on tomorrow? We amped them up from everything that we were saying today, and then tomorrow he's just going to be a wreck.
No, I'm sure he's got the goods. Nothing much. Just got back from the States. Oh, nice. Hopefully you got something good.
I
wake up.
I like when I list something.
Topher starts off the day with a little inspiration.
How many? What's the percentage of your items that you would think is a 1 week turnaround?
Very few. 1 week.
Yeah.
Usually only if I get 2 things, which I don't get: brand new electronics or brand new video games. And I mean like hot video games, in the sense, not the hot stolen, but hot by like they're in demand video games around Christmas. Then those are 1 week. Usually video games, I should say. But other than that, very few of my items are under 60 days or 90 days, to be honest. What, you have a lot of 1 week sellers? I mean, you get them every now and then, but I wouldn't be able to predict it.
I would say that I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say 20%.
Sell in a week.
Maybe 30.
I don't think mine's that high. It'd be half that, maybe.
Yeah.
And like, let's just say I list 100 items. Yeah, maybe 10 will go within a week or so.
No, not mine.
Really?
All right, so let's look right here. Right, I'm shipping my labels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7 things sold from the I can't see how many are here. There's about 8 things here. 7 of them are listed last week.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad.
That's good.
I mean, it's a lot better than me, like I said.
But I price them to sell too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. My pricing is not the best. I'll be the first to admit that. And you saw that already with my shipping pricing. Even my item pricing, I don't price, because my stuff is generally, I mean, not all of it is generally older anyway. So it's not like someone's that second looking for that.
Yeah, but mine neither. And I still sell.
Okay. That's something for me to think about, actually. I need to revamp the way I list, because what I usually do,
I just look at it as if I go in, I'm not going to try to tank the market.
Mhm.
But if I have something and like say I have a whole huge box of these
Yeah.
and everybody else is listing 10 packs for $10.
Yeah.
And I know that I paid, between 10 and 13, the people have it listed. I'm totally gonna put them on for $8.50 and
Okay.
get that sale and move to the next thing.
That makes sense. I mean, why not?
Tommy said the tool category
But that's what I do on
is way
Amazon.
less competitive.
See, the thing is with me, my sales are split. So even though most of what I do is on eBay now, but usually anything tool category is way less competitive than clothing.
Mhm.
That's okay. I don't have very many tools at all, as you know. So yeah, clothing is a biatch of a category, to be honest. I don't like it, but kind of addicted to it.
I just wish I had more passion for a little bit. Like I got the bicycle stuff yesterday, but if I didn't list it right away, it would never list it.
Okay. Tool set keyword has 63,000 listings. Yeah, I'm guessing that clothing has a lot. Let's see.
And how many of that is used, Tommy? I mean, you don't have to go back and look. You're not my secretary, but
Probably a lot, I'm guessing.
no, I bet you it's not. I bet you he says 60,000. I bet you only 30,000 I use, not even.
Well, they always say
Wrenches have, he said wrenches have
74,000.
74,000. Oh, that's crazy. Mo, what time do you got to leave?
Probably gonna wrap up any minute now. Actually, thinking.
Oh, you start late and now you want to leave early?
No. What time did you think?
I was thinking maybe 4 o'clock. No, just kidding.
No, I'm not Dante, man. I can't hang for that long. Road wrench has
I seen him on a chat, so I know he's alive, but I haven't really. And he had some videos that he was been popping out. But I bet you he's at one of the thrift shops. Not thrift shop. He's at one of the bin stores today. I know he was.
Good for him, man. He's putting himself out there and really pushing it. 29,000 listed, 18,000 sold for wrenches, I think. Used wrenches, okay.
That's good.
See, this is why I need to get into these other categories because.
Hey, hold on 1 second.
Yes.
It is like raining cats and dogs. I gotta make sure my windows are open.
I don't see any cats or dogs. What is he showing us? He moved the camera, but I don't.
Well, where
Are you trying to show off your running skills there?
Huh?
I see you trying to show off your running skills there?
I'm taking you on a field trip.
Okay. Where we're going?
We're going through the warehouse.
Word shirt has 43 million listings. Yeah.
See, all this is top notch. You can't see this.
Top notch, huh?
Hey, watch the rain. Watch this rain. Holy smokes.
We can only see you. Let's put you on the big screen.
It's pouring out. Can you see the rain?
Yeah, just hold it there for a second. Yeah, now we can.
This is my back. We got like a little back area,
Okay.
and I can come back here. Sometimes in the summer, I'll come back here and list.
Is that locked like overnight? Like you can like store stuff there or no?
In the back here,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gated, but it's probably not a good idea to keep. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I really can't say.
Gotcha.
So, but it's covered though. I mean, it gets a little wet. You can see there's a little water on the ground, but
Gotcha. That's cool. You got different scenery to do your work in. That's cool.
yeah, if I want to. But I usually just stay in my warehouse. All right, take me off the big screen.
Why? I thought you enjoyed this. You know you do.
It is pouring outside. Oh my goodness.
You should go run around in the rain, man.
No. Did you see the big fan? Did I show you this fan? I put this fan up.
No, I haven't seen the big fan. Oh, wow.
I installed that.
Was that 20, 25 feet up in the air?
Oh, no, it's only about 18 to 20.
Okay.
But it's each blade is 9 feet long.
Yikes. Is that heavy?
Yeah, it was heavy.
Okay.
But I did it in 2 days by myself.
That's, jeez. That should have been a YouTube video right there. Just sit a camera there, and then you could have done the whole thing. That'd be it. You don't even have to talk.
I could have. That's what I like doing, is stuff like that. Assembling stuff. I would think I'm better assembling than like building, but I don't mind building.
Well, you have that skill set, so that's a good thing. Yep. So tomorrow we'll be back at normal time at 6.
Yeah, and we've got
9 your time.
12 because I got to leave.
You got to take off?
At 12 tomorrow.
Okay.
No, you're trying to get me out of here now. I'm not leaving.
No. You can stay on.
You can stay. I'm leaving, but you can stay.
No, because the kid, any second now, they're going to run down those steps.
No, go do what you got to do. If you got to say goodbye, say goodbye. I'll stay. I'm going to stay until I finish the shipping. And then
Okay. All right. I'll bow out for now, and I will be back and forth maybe for a little bit. All right. Take it easy, man.
I'm not leaving, guys. Mo's leaving.
Just as usual. Do the robot.
I am not leaving. Mo is leaving. I just got to throw my stickers on. There we go. It's just me. Who lives in Young? I'm not jumping on anybody's live. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit, and I'm gonna be on a show tonight, but it's not till 8 o'clock. So I got all my stuff packaged. I just gotta put my labels on it and then run with it that way. Get my bag for the post office. That's that. We started a little late this morning, so I'm just making up the time. Tonight I am on. I know where I am. Didn't want to say no. Leroy, it's going. I hope not, Tommy. I don't think so. I hope not. Mo was yelling at me for that. He said I'm doing too much, but I don't feel that I am. I hope not. I do my work during the day. Once I'm off with you guys, I push it usually. So I usually push it and I'll get everything done. And then, it might be like a show at night. So, or I'll stay later. I'm at the warehouse from usually about 7 in the morning until about 7:30 at night. And then I'll go home and watch YouTube. So I don't have my daughter here. So it's just me and my wife. She does her own thing. I do my thing. I'm not frozen anymore. I was frozen for a second. eBay addicts. You guys ever ship to your hometowns, like where you're from or your home area? Like I got something going to Massachusetts. It's not close, but it's a lot closer than here. No, Tommy. I'll be at the warehouse or maybe at the house. Punk. Tommy, you're sick. Mo said I should though. Mo's like, hey, maybe you should find another location. Anybody who's still here, thanks guys for stopping in today. Not supposed to be saying that word, but I can say it once in a while. Dude, me with 15 messages asking me to go on. Negative. um, I'll message you, Tommy, on Instagram. This is when I put the old hand stretch in. Stretch the bag with my hand because I can't get it to go in because I put the label on the wrong one. But I bet you it'll work now. There we go. Boop. A little bit of muscles. Little bit of muscles. Normally I don't have to do that, but I didn't. I don't know why I put a label up. I thought that package was a little bit smaller than it was. Tommy deleted. I gotta find that. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, Tommy, I can't see that one. Let's see. The tools of the trade. Yeah, not this weekend. Next weekend with Mike. Is everybody still listing? Or are you guys packing now? Well, that's always good. That's always good. Packing at my work. Nice. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay. Tim, what's up? Let's see. Yeah. they, I always laugh. Like they ask the craziest questions. I can imagine Tim with glassware. Do you get a lot of people that ask you to take more pictures? I usually take enough pictures. Yeah, I sort of thought you did, but I know you do a lot of glass, so I can imagine what how picky people are with that. And this is a silly question, but do you ever like look with like a like say like a binoculars and check not binoculars, like a loop and check and see if any of the glass is chipped or anything? No problem, Paul. Thank you for stopping in. You have a great day, sir. And guys, I'm going to be jumping off in a few minutes as well. So I didn't want to leave. Um, Mo had to go, and I didn't want to, so I decided to stay, hang out for a little bit longer. So we'll give it like 20 past, and I'm going to jump off. No problem, Jen. Mo left for a while. Actually, Mo left, and I didn't want to leave. I had some shipping that I had to just put my labels on, so I decided to stay and hang out. But Mo did have to leave. I'm gonna leave in a few minutes. I just wanted to stay and hang out for a little bit. See you, Swamp Picker. Thanks for coming out. Trying to find something and I can't find it. Sometimes that aggravates me. All right, guys, I gotta get up and find this item. So you guys take care. Thank you for hanging out today with Mo and I. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.